はい、どうも、皆様、こんにちは。ハリウッド俳優のシャギーでございます。鬼滅の刃、無限列車編。世界中で大ヒットになっているということで、今日は私のイギリスの友達、ジョシュア君にですね、3D アニメーション専門の学生さんであるジョシュア君にですね、鬼滅の刃の映画についてちょっと聞いてみたいと思います。Okay, Josh. So please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Joshua. I was born in Philippines. When I was 6 years old, I moved to England. I was doing my 3D animation in Los Angeles, California for a while. And after 2 years, I came back to do more university. And for sure, when I was a child, I've always watched anime a lot. I started with Naruto, Naruto, Bleach, and Death Note when I was younger. The one that we watched, me and Shigeru, 2 years ago, in this corner of the world as well, which is a
Ah,
very good
yeah,
film. Very, very good film.
that was great. That
Yeah,
was a masterpiece. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, this introduction.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you, Josh, to be in my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you about the Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Mugen Train, the movie.
Mhm.
As you said, you already know about the original manga of the Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yes. Yes. I actually have one here, which
Okay.
is the book
Uh-huh.
in the Mugen Train.
Oh.
But the halfway point of the film is the ending of this book, this
Mm.
volume.
So
So I have
you
huh?
don't know the ending.
Not from when I watched it. So I know
Oh,
halfway to the film, and
okay.
after that, it was all new to me, which is really interesting. I was surprised. So I got spoiled from the movie, which is good.
So you almost forgot the original story?
Almost,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
So
Good. Okay, so how was the movie?
it's good. It's
Huh.
for sure. It's very good. It really like keeps you like connected and interested, and you're always wanting to know what's next and what's gonna happen. And it's like, oh, like even though you know part of the story, you're still like, wow, like it's the animations were so clean, but stuff like that. There's some parts as a film standpoint for me personally, as a like for like cinematography or like a in cinematic point of view, where the camera was a bit too quick and unreadable, where the action with Tanjiro and the Inosuke, when both of them were fighting together, was a bit too quick, and then you
Oh.
can't see it. But I can see that they're trying to make it so it's speed, fast paced, boom boom boom, and cut. But the problem is that when I was watching in the big screen in the actual cinema, you were looking from the top right to the top left really quickly. You're just trying to follow them. But
Mm-mm-mm.
overall, it was really like clean. I like how they were connecting like
Mhm.
Inosuke's powers with Tanjiro's powers, which is really quite interesting because I've
Mm.
from what I remembered, it's quite rare to see them fighting together in the series. As I
Mhm.
remember, it was a lot of 1v1 or nearly 2v1 sometimes, but fighting together like this is new to me basically, as I remember.
Putting together like their team, right?
Yeah, as a tag team, like to like them working together into like
Mhm.
harmony.
Ah, got
Yeah,
it.
I feel like they are already in that like level in the series that you can actually make to a film as well. But the problem is it's not as cinematic as what you would see in a Ghibli film, where
Mm.
like the cameras and the stuff is very still the same in the series. You know what I mean?
TV
So
series.
it's like
Uh-huh.
so it's very similar to the series where they didn't really push to the cinematic like film style.
Mm.
It's for a film standpoint,
Mm.
for a film standpoint, not as a fan.
Mhm.
As a fan, I'm saying this is very very good.
Oh,
It's
really?
it's crazy good, but
Really?
as a film, it won't win against Kimi no Nawa, or it won't like as like the if it was in competition for the film for Oscars
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
Ah, got it. Ah,
Mm,
yeah. From that point, yeah,
can't
I
you
understand.
can't
Yeah.
really say this can win, but
Mm.
it's still good. It's like it's still really good. You can't say it's bad.
I don't know, you cried a little bit because in Japan, Japanese people can't resist to cry
I
a
tried.
lot.
I tried really hard not to cry because
Right, yeah. My next question is, which character impressed you the most?
I don't know. I'm halfway between Tanjiro and Hashira
Oh, really?
because Tanjiro, when he was I read it in the book already because this was
Mm.
volume 7
Are
where
you crying right now? Are you crying?
it's more of emotional, emotional.
Okay, okay.
But
Which scene you impressed the most?
ooh,
Mm.
I think it's just the climax where
Yeah, understand that. Yeah,
Hashira
yeah.
just had enough power to just keep on going, which is wow, that's cool. Like he's already like injured. He
Mm.
grabs the hand and
Yeah.
the when he was getting hit, and it just
Uh,
keeps everything there, and just
uh,
I was just like, that's really well like
mm, mm,
drawn out. I was like, that's really good. I was impressed because it's just character development,
mm,
animation, and
uh,
then like this quality in on 3 stages where characters quality, animation quality, and then where the demon was trying to like this is if he stays here he'll die because of the sun.
mm.
It's already becoming sunlight. It's morning. It was just like intense in the story as well. It's like, oh, if he needs to just hold on longer so he can just get this guy that guy. I was
Yeah.
like, this is it was very well that was so intense where like
Mm.
I was just like, come on. I was just thinking, let's keep holding on, and then now and then it's like, oh, it was that scene was just really really great for sure. That was really really great. I was just like, that's
Wow.
amazing. I was so into it. I was just forgetting it was a film. It was just like I'll feel like I was just watching
You were
something
so into
like
it.
real. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Uh,
But yeah.
wow. How was the theater? You see a lot of people is coming to the theater.
So we have COVID, what you call it, the coronavirus, like which is so the distancing, not too close. Like we get seated
Mhm.
2 seats
Like a
apart.
separate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 so like every person has a two
yeah.
seats gap, and another person like that. And the problem is that they put the Demon Slayer film in a
Smaller.
smaller screen, so
Uh,
it's not much space.
ah,
So I was checking every single day. I checked from Sunday to next Sunday, so on 1 week. It was a lot of people watching for sure.
oh,
Like
really?
it was either full or there's a little bit part spaces, but
Oh,
mostly I'd say from 7 days it was full for
oh,
that
really?
time.
Oh, really?
So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay,
but
okay,
it's
okay.
not a lot of seats. So I can't really gauge if it was
Yeah.
very like people want to watch it or just it's just not enough space. So
Oh,
it's really hard to tell from there.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How about your guess about it's gonna be a big hit or
I don't
in
know.
UK?
Because I'm very unsure about that, how to
Oh,
answer
okay.
that,
Mm,
because from what I saw from the people watching it,
mm.
it was already fans of anime who was
Mm,
watching it.
mm, 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 mm.
So it's really maybe I don't know, maybe I can't say much. I can't say it will be super duper big hit, but
Mm,
I haven't seen news, sadly. I haven't seen news about it in the actual big news,
mm,
but it was maybe in the community of the people who watches
mm.
animation from Japan, it would be big.
Mm.
But for as like a just a community from the nationwide from UK, I don't think so because the majority of people watching anime these days is very low
No.
in like yeah. So it's sad to say that, but I do wish it was bigger for
It's
sure.
enough. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of comment. そんなわけで、こんな感じで、イングランドのジョスさんからコメントいただきましたよ。いや、よかったね。それでは、また。バイバイ。
Bye
バイ
bye.
バイバイ。